Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. We have 8 participants already. Okay, all right. So let's continue. Now, the last part that we have for this class is quite. How do we use quite? Now, pay attention to this one because this one it's a little bit different from the others. So quite it's also strong, okay, and means the same things as very and really. So this one, quite, we probably haven't used it as very or really. I mean, it is not really common for us. However, it has the same meaning as very and really, okay? So it has the same meaning. You know what I'm saying? So we can say, quite, or we can use it as very or really. It has the same meaning. It is used before adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. So this one is similar to really because we can use it with verbs as well. Now check it out. Check these examples. It says, I've been quite tired these past couple days. Okay, I've been quite tired. Okay, so tired is the adjective, right? And we are using quite. Now, she sings quite beautifully, right? Now, beautifully, it's an adverb. So, she sings quite beautifully, right? So, remember, quite is it has the same meaning as very and really, okay? However, it's not commonly used, you know. We rather use very or really. However, we can use it, okay? We have to get used to this. Now, before a verb, look at this one, before a verb. We quite like that painting, so we are going to hand it in the living room, okay? We quite like that painting. So quite like, right? Probably you have never seen this before because, as I said before, we don't commonly use that. However, you can use it before verbs, okay? In this case, it is before like. So it says, we quite like that painting, okay? It's like if you were saying, we really like, okay? We really like that painting. It's the same, okay? It is just about how to use it. It is your decision, okay? It is also giving a strong meaning to the sentence, okay? So let's continue. Check it out. So in conclusion, adjective modifiers, they are words that are used to change the meaning of the adjective, right? It gives a strong meaning. Now, look at these examples. Water can be cold or hot, but, right? Water can be cold or hot. Check it out. So it says adjective modifiers. What do you think? The water is a bit cold. The water is very cold. The water is really cold. What do you think? Can you select one, please? Can you write it in the chat? Can you write it in the chat? Is it A, B, or Z? Aha, okay, very good. The water is really cold. Okay, that's good. Look at the penguins. So according to the image, penguins live in cold areas, right? Most of the time they live in cold areas. So, I mean, assuming that the best answer would be really cold, right? Really cold. Or even you can say really, you can say very cold, you know. Now, look at this one. Look at this one. It says, what do you think? My soup is a little hot. My soup is quite hot. Or my soup is incredible hot. What do you think? Write in the chat. Okay. Um, now can you hear me ahorita? ¿Puedes escuchar? Okay. Yeah, we can, yeah, Douglas, we can say the water is very cold. Yeah, that's right. We can say that. Ahorita says B. Now, according to the picture, I can say my soup is quite hot or my soup is incredibly hot, right? I can I can say it's quite hot or incredibly hot because she is blowing, you know, she's blowing the soup. Okay, let's continue. Look at this one. What do you think? His feet are not very cold. His feet are fairly cold, or his feet are completely frozen. What do you think? See, right? His feet are completely frozen. He's cold, right? Excellent. Now, here we have other modifiers, okay? In these examples, we have other modifiers. We're not just focusing in the other ones. However, here I have a list. I have a list of modifiers that we didn't study today because right now we're gonna focus only in three of them. However, just to let you know, we have a lot of more modifiers, such as no, almost, not very, a bit, a little, quite, rather, fairly, really, extremely, incredibly, completely, to, so. Okay? All of these are modifiers, okay? However, we're going to focus on quite, very, and really, okay? Later, in another subjects, we're going to study a little bit more about them, okay? Here, we have like a triangle, right? Like let's say like a, how can I say? Like a timeline, you know, a timeline, but this is about percentages. Look at here. Extremely, that is stronger, right? Really, it's like a 90%. Very or pretty means like maybe 60%, right? Rather or quite would be like 50%, and a bit would be, let's say, you know, 20%. Not very would be like a 10%, according to this, right? Now, this is not by rule, okay? This is not by rule. This is just an approximate, okay? So this is not like that. Like it's not explicitly like that. Now, here I have more examples so we can understand it. Look at this. It's extremely hot. It's incredibly hot. I can say that, right? It's really hot. Look, it's very hot. It's hot, right? Look at this. It's hot, right? No modifier, right? Look at the numbers, 35 degrees, right? Now, when it's really, really hot, then we have these options, extremely or incredibly. However, we can say really, really hot as well. But they have their grades. Look at this other one. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me,
Yeah.
guys? I'm sorry, this internet connection sucks. Sorry about that. Okay, so as I was saying, let me just share the screen again. Okay, as I was saying, this is how we can use other, you know, other words or other modifiers, right? Now, remember that we were going to focus only in three of them, and I guess that we have reached that objective, right? Now, in the next class, we are going to continue and we are going to try to solve exercises in our students book, okay? En la siguiente clase, chicos, vamos a tratar de resolver ejercicios en sus libros, ¿verdad? Y vamos a poner en práctica el uso de estos de estos tres modifiers, right? We're going to focus on very, really, and quite. Okay? Así es que vamos a quedarnos hasta aquí y vamos a continuar en la próxima clase. ¿Les parece? Esperemos que ya no tengamos problemas de conexión y recordarles acerca de la evaluación docente, ¿verdad? Ya pueden hacer su evaluación docente, ingresan al portal del estudiante y ahí sigan las instrucciones que les dan y pues evalúen a sus docentes, ¿verdad? Por favor, eso es importantísimo. Así es que realizarlo ya está disponible y pues ya pueden empezar. De antemano, pues gracias por todo y nos vemos en la próxima clase, ¿verdad? El día jueves a la misma hora. ¿Ok? Así es que I hope you have a good evening and I hope you are well. Okay? Be safe. See you later. Bye bye.